right profile, but yeah, fuck off. Me and the internet today. Me and the internet today. We're just having an issue today. Me and the internet. I take the issue as the fact that um, um, I grew up off grid and backwoods, and so I grounded, or I came to the conclusion recently that it's because I'm so much water that I take and I short circuit electricity. So that's why me and electricity and anything having to do with electricity seem to have issues, but we have an issue. Um, I haven't been on in a couple days. I wanted to go ahead and get on tonight and talk a bit. I'm asking everybody to please go ahead and like and share the live as much as possible so I can get it out as much as possible, as it's we're on a low scale of people right now, just because I'm still trying to get everybody back home, back into my space. That's probably true too. Right? It's a little people. It's a fae. I'm pretty sure, anyways. Usually, it has to do with the fae. I'm pretty sure most everything in this world that is going sideways in my personal life. Listen. I am the main character right now. I'm pretty sure everything that's going sideways has to do with the fae. Seems to me that it's hi Kylie. It seems to me that it really does have a lot to do with the fae. And you know what? Okay, so like my screen thing, like I had it small like 10 minutes ago, and I don't know why it won't do it. I'm working on getting back where I need to be. I went off my meds this month, and I'm actually having to go back on some of them because I can't do it without it. But I'm trying. I'm working on it. I'm getting there. So I thought we'd go ahead and talk about some European ancestry and stuff. We did this a little bit the other night. I'm welcoming people to come up to ask questions if they want to, or if they have. Oh, my thing's outside. There's something outside my front door. To come up and ask questions or to continue the conversation. I've always had a fascination with the fae. Like I can remember from a very young age having a fascination with the fae. Like I don't remember a time in my life that wasn't something that I implicitly believed in wholeheartedly and had a fascination with. I remember the adults when I was little talking about like UFO sightings and like how they had seen UFOs. And I remember adults talking when I was little about Sasquatch and shit like that. And of course, I grew up in the Pacific Northwest. And so all of that for me was always extremely real. To me, I think that ties into all of our history. I think it is really apparent in European history, though, too. There is a connection. Hello, dear. There's a serious connection with the Fae within European history, right? There's a serious connection. And I think for me, I see it as so most animistic groups of people have this extremely intense connection to the land. And most animistic groups of people explain different facets of what is happening in different ways. Some people may explain it as the gods, and some people, no. Is that on your page? I'll have to go and look. I think that some people that connection translates into deities, and I think in some people that connection translates into other groups of human, and I think in some groups that connection translates into an animal sense, right? Like you might have a group of people who their deities or their interactions, their spiritual interaction is an animal spiritual interaction, and some people whose spiritual interaction is a deified spiritual interaction, and then some people whose spiritual interaction is with another group of human type peoples, right? Absolutely. I love that. You can get up and talk about it if you want to, or you can, I'll go watch videos, or you can come up and talk either or, because like I'm totally down. I am. I'm always learning something new when it comes to the vast global histories that we have. And the vast global concepts that we have. And for me, that's a really important thing. I like always finding out the new information and what's going on. And Because, a lot of people are like, "Oh, I know everything." And I'm like, "I don't." Not only do I not, but there's so much more I really want. Awesome, 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 awesome. Cool. Um, I One memory I have from very little is hearing that, when you stop learning, you start dying, right? When you stop growing, you stop living. And so for me, about a constant quest for something new, knowledge wise, new knowledge here, new understanding there. I think it's really important that we have as much understanding and knowledge as we possibly can, and that we don't negate certain knowledges, right? We don't decide that certain knowledges don't work for us just because we don't like the knowledge. I mean, obviously, I think that there are knowledges out there that don't have a foundation that's very tangible. And so I can understand people not wanting to like follow that thought process. We still shouldn't negate knowledge as a whole and knowledge in itself. I'll be right back. I need to check something on my other computer to make sure it's working. Stay, Brent. I don't know if I'll be able to do this. I had something up on my other computer and I'm trying to get it to download, but this is making it's tripled in its download.